Hello and welcome. This is Srinidhi and you're watching Peace News International. First, the headlines. Brahma Kumaris Malaysia, in conjunction with the United Nations, celebrated the UN International Day of Peace. Rongya community joined in the celebration. Brother Ken from South America went on a tour to Colombia. A spiritual retreat for entrepreneurs, leaders were organized. Also, the impact of forgiveness in the time of crisis was organized in Cali, Colombia. BK Hemlata was invited for the session. To establish peace and goodwill in Kenya, Brahma Kumaris Nairobi initiated the Pause for Peace project. Many people from the slum area got the chance to learn about Rajyoga Meditation. Third Asia-Pacific BK Couples Retreat 2017 was organized at Asia Retreat Center in Malaysia. Participants from India, Malaysia, Singapore and Abu Dhabi came together at this convention. And the second International Tamil Retreat was held in Malaysia. Members from various countries attended this 5-day retreat camp. Now, the news in detail. The Brahma Kumaris Malaysia, in conjunction with the United Nations, celebrated the UN International Day of Peace at Harmony House of Brahma Kumaris in Kuala Lumpur. This year's theme was Together for Peace, Respect, Safety and Dignity for All. This year, all joined hands to reach out to the refugees, especially the Rongya of Myanmar, who are undergoing great difficulties and suffering.
This program was inaugurated by Ms. Margarita Falk, Mr. P.K. Murthy from Interfaith Group, Director of Brahma Kumaris Malaysia, B.K. Mira, B.K. Pui and Sharifa from the refugees lighting the candles.
There were about 15 Rongyas from the Rongya community joined in this celebration, together with the UNHCR Senior Officer, Ms. Margarita Falk, the Interfaith Spiritual Fellowship Group and Brahma Kumaris Malaysia. This program was specially coordinated for the Rongya community who got affected by the Myanmar crisis, in which Secretary General Brahma Kumaris Malaysia, B.K. Pui, said that to reduce the suffering of the refugees, we need to awaken our higher values and increase moral understanding and upliftment of the less fortunate to change our attitude towards them.
An estimated 10 lakhs Rohingyas, who are predominantly Muslim ethnic minority group who live in Myanmar's western Rakhine state. Many lost their lives and some were pushed to dire displacement camps in 2012 amid regional conflicts. Therefore, Brahma Kumaris have taken an initiative to sustain them mentally. Senior Program Officer of UNHCR, Margarita Falk, delivered that the solution for this violence is only and only in maintaining mutual love and peace.
The Rongyas presented their anecdote through painful poems which narrated the maltreating they are facing for many years. Audience got numbed after listening to this. B.K. Mira unveiled the truth that the peace we are searching outside everywhere is actually our inner quality. The moment we make thyself peaceful, automatically peace gets established in the world. Rongyas experienced this peace within and gave their vote of thanks to everyone. Brother Ken from South America went on a tour to Colombia, where a spiritual retreat for entrepreneurs and leaders was organized at Villa de Leyva. He also conducted a conference at the exclusive El Nogal Club in Bogota, where his book, The Carousel of Time, was launched. The book is meticulously researched and draws on more than 40 years of practice and study of teachings author B.K. Brother Ken discovered.
B.K. Ken also gave an interview on El Spectador newspaper and Caracol Radio, where he addressed that spirituality has a great importance in his life. He also met and exchanged views on spirituality with planning secretary and staff members of Cundinamarca government. He substantiated the spiritual workshop organized in the Center for the members of the Brahma Kumaris. The impact of forgiveness in times of crisis was a topic of the conference held at Cali in Colombia, in which Sister Hemlata was also invited. More than 2,000 people had the fortune to attend this event. Many gems of knowledge were shared by B.K. Hemlata in her public lectures in Mandaluyong and Bogota. She revealed that spirituality is the only solution for all problems.
Brahma Kumaris Institution has taken an initiative to establish peace and goodwill in Kenya by organizing the project Pause for Peace. Under this event, 4 days program was conducted in Rajyoga Center in Nairobi, in which more than 150 people from slum area also gave their participation.
We had a special project of meditation for peace in Africa. That was our project. So all our members in Africa were doing meditation for peace in Africa. So we just finished on 30th September. 5 months with 153 days, we had done this 5 months very powerfully.
The best part of this project is youth from slum area are given special training of how to gain peace and happiness from Rajyoga Meditation. Their experiences also help others to make their lives elevated. Many youth leaders actively participated and shared their amazing experiences with all.
For me, it started by when I was breathing in and breathing out. It kind of helped me to relax and brought me to this place and just to concentrate on myself. I kind of left any other thing that I was doing, and I think at the end of it, I discovered that I was shaking a little bit, but my body was much, much lighter. So kind of like in my mind, probably there were so many things that were like running up and down. And yeah, I had a bit of difficulties in the beginning trying to concentrate and thinking, just following what you're saying. At some point I'll find like, I'll think of other things, but I struggled to bring back myself. And I think like putting my fingers together like this kind of helped me so much to kind of concentrate.
The program was concluded with complete positive energy, divine glow in eyes, and cordiality. Everyone vowed to spread peace and involve more people in this campaign.
The third Asia Pacific BK Couples Retreat 2017 was organized at the Asian Retreat Center in Malaysia, in which to be a complete conqueror was the main topic to exchange the ideas. Retreat was inaugurated by the director of ARC, BK Mira. Lamps were illuminated in the divine presence of BK Lechu, BK Peru, BK Mohit and BK Sona.
Participants from India, Malaysia, Singapore and Abu Dhabi came together in this convention. For the 42 couples who participated, the retreat was replete with various activities like workshops, interviews, panel discussions, spiritual chit-chats, creative meditation sessions, sharing virtues, churning and exchanging knowledge, as well as spiritual games. Everyone enjoyed the movement and released good vibrations among each other. They also made the firm determination to become powerful by giving and taking the blessings of all.
The second International Tamil Retreat was also organized at Asian Retreat Center in Malaysia under the theme of My Stage, My Service. Many members from various countries like India, Sri Lanka, Australia, Singapore, Indonesia attended this 5-day retreat camp.
The opening ceremony took place by illuminating the lamps in the divine presence of BK Uma in charge of Thenemalai Center, Tiruvannamalai, BK Janki from Bali, Indonesia, BK Ganesh from Sri Lanka, and BK Lachu from Malaysia. Also, the CD of Tamil songs Nena Thivam, Light of Knowledge was pre-launched. Participants from Singapore presented one sketch which was hortatory as well as entertaining. Many classes, discussions and question-answer sessions were held in contemplation of this. Everyone got benefit and experienced fulfillment within. BK Uma shared that because of spiritual power, transformation and divine experiences were able to take place in her life.
For more information on Peace News, you can also log into our website at www.gwspeacenews.org, and also for Godlywood Studio, log on to www.godlywoodstudio.org. Thanks for watching Peace News International. Have a lovely day for now. Take care. Om Shanti.